A famous author once said, "Life presents many choices. The choices we make determine our future." You made the choice to click on this video because deep down there is a part of you that knows that you are ready to do better for yourself. And I'm glad you did, because there is no fulfillment in a mediocre life. Why should your weekdays be occupied with work that doesn't fulfill you, as if you wait for just 2 days to do what you really want? And do you really do it? The cycle repeats itself over and over, year after year, and nothing changes. But will it ever be possible to break the cycle and escape the matrix? Of course. That's if you stick around till the end. You'll see why working hard is a myth. Hi and welcome to Good Girl Gone Rich, or should I name it Fashion and Finance? I'm actually considering changing the naming. Here we review and talk about everything finance by giving you tips on how to earn those extra funds. And of course, motivate you to keep your life in check. I really wish I could tell you that all it takes to get ahead is incorporating some successful person's routine, like waking up at 4 a.m., ice bathing, or reading a new book every month. I wish I could also tell you that you need to work really hard to be ahead of everyone else, but it takes so much more than that. Execution is what separates you from everyone else. However, that's just a stepping stone. Even if anyone could crack the code to being ultra successful simply by following a bunch of strict routines or working 20 hours a day, not everyone would be willing to do what actually separates that 1% from the rest: taking a risk. The truth is, most people tend to give up really easily, especially in this age of social apps where instant gratification is everywhere. You order food online and bam, it's there within minutes. What I'm about to tell you is that there will be no shortcuts, at least not for now. You should understand these 4 key things that we'll be talking about in this video if you want to get ahead of everyone else. And there is a 99% chance that if you incorporate them in your life, you'll be in that 1%. Remember what's said about choices? The life is 100% your responsibility, and you need to be accountable for everything you do. Don't be that lovely person who thinks everyone got it handed to them on a silver platter. I don't have this, I don't have that, life is unfair, blah blah blah. As if the ultra-successful get 32 hours a day while the rest of us get just 24. You should be tired of your own crap and excuses. The fact is, the most successful people are problem solvers. They take actions more than they complain. How can you actually spend 3 hours daily on social media yet complain that life is unfair or that you are feeling stuck? Look at the famous sportsmen who break world records. They go through the harshest training and still show up and show out. You know, I was once very envious of this girl I know who secured a modeling contract with a big brand. I used to think she just got lucky because she came from an influential family. Turns out she was spending all her extra time in the gym getting in shape, doing more portfolios than anyone I knew, and actively applying for modeling opportunities. And here I was being a hater by trying to validate her success. The reality check I got was to stop wasting so much time sharing memes with friends and comparing my life to others who seem to be doing better.
How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly, which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it.
Did I enjoy the idea of not being able to chat with my besties 24/7? No, I had major FOMO, but it had to be done. You see, with success comes some painful and uncomfortable situations. You have to be uncomfortable. The perfect comfort zone looks like this: working in an average job, driving an average car, renting an average house, swimming in debt, doing average activities, and hanging out with the same average people. Comfort also looks like navigating life with a copy-pasted game plan. And if the result is always the same for everyone, why would you ever think that the system sets you up for greatness? From childhood to school, then getting a job, starting a family, and ultimately the end destination is always death. Come on, there must be more to life. Most successful people had to break the cycle at some point. Some quit school, others changed careers, and others were visionary enough to create the craziest inventions. It's time for you to realize that the system is beating against you. The more you stick around, the more likely you are to end up in a vicious debt cycle. The ripple effect of this is tolerating a horrible job because you won't dare risk pursuing other opportunities, something you actually want to try. The worst case scenario is just overworking yourself to make overtime. I get that the salary offers you a comfortable safety net. However, this safety net becomes useless if you keep splurging all your hard-earned money on liabilities. Those ahead of the game invest in assets instead of spending on liabilities. And while people rush to buy the latest $999 iPhone, get $999 worth of Apple stock instead.
Huh?
Of course, such a move may not make you an overnight millionaire, but it sets you up on the right path towards becoming one. If we can learn one main principle from the 1%, it's that it takes consistency and discipline to build great wealth. Anything offering a shortcut should be flagged as possible red flag. Which brings us to this: walk, don't sprint. There is no rush. Set your goals and carefully detail what you want in life. Be willing to learn along the way and cultivate a culture of incorporating wholesome daily habits. It can be as simple as choosing to take the stairs while everyone else is scrambling to fit into an elevator. This is something I actually do because I find myself seated for long hours working from home. Taking the stairs not only gives me some minutes to stretch, but also helps build discipline by repeating continuous positive routines. Have you noticed the sudden surge of lifestyle influencers selling the idea of living your best life? You see this cool guy wearing a Rolex, chilling in a Lamborghini, and think, damn, he's living the life. After stalking his Instagram for a few hours, you find a bunch of impressive trips he's been on, and you end up wondering, what does this guy actually do for work? Oh, wait, what do we have here? Link in bio. Another guru selling an overpriced course to teach success in just 3 weeks.
Nice.
Actually, these so-called gurus are very smart because they have discovered the psychology of the majority that loves shortcuts to success and will adopt devious methods to trap you. I hate to say it, but you are the express ticket to their dream life. Most of them turn out to be scams or cult-like affiliations. Tate.
So today I'm gonna try Tate's new $49 course called The Real World to see how much money I can make, to expose if it's legit or not, and to see if I can finally escape the Matrix.
3 weeks just won't cut it if you want long-term results. And if you've done your part and still feel like the results are not showing, it doesn't mean that you're not going to make it and you should give up. It's quite the opposite. All you need to do now is audit your life. What systems have you put in place and what can you do differently? When you look around, are you inspired? You can't really hang out around bums and expect to be different. As my favorite saying goes, you are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. Build networks with people who share your goals or who are already where you want to be. The toughest pill to swallow is that success can be a lonely journey. Not everyone will understand why you want to be different, not even your family. Sometimes you might feel like an outcast, but it's worth the sacrifice. Let me know in the comment section down below what changes you'll be making to better yourself in 2024. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to become a millionaire in 2025. And I'll see you in the next video.